Good morning, welcome back. Going fishing again today. Going to drop off all these pots that we picked up the other day. Get them on board. We'll drop them off on another day because today I'm going to go fishing with FH40. I'll explain all about that in a bit, but here we go.
Meet FH40. This is actually Pete's boat. You remember Pete was crewing on the tuna last year aboard Forager? Well, he bought a boat and this is what he bought. It's called Nomad and it's a very fast, very sleek Cheetah Marine catamaran. 2025, I didn't get a tuna license. I'm absolutely gutted about this. I don't know how much you know about the process and I might make a separate video on it, but in a nutshell, it was names in a hat. You had to fill out an application form, answer some questions, and if you scored good marks, then you got your name put in a hat. And then they drew out which was the lucky boats that got a tuna license. In 2024, there were only 13 boats with a license in the UK, and I was lucky enough to have one on my boat Forager. This year, 2025, we have 15 boats with a license. Each boat has a quota of 3 tons. That's 3,000 kilos of Atlantic bluefin tuna caught with a rod and reel only. Pete did get a tuna license on his brand new boat, so the roles reverse and I'm now crew for Pete.
FH40, it's like the bigger brother to Forager. Oh, there we go, quite a boat.
Let's hope we can build on what we learnt in 2024 and have a great season this year. Join us as we go after bluefin tuna. Back to today, 31st of July 2025, and we're going to go and catch some bluefin tuna on Nomad.
Cheers. Morning, boys. Oh, different boat, different game. So look.
Pete's put me straight on the controls, have a little play with it. Very different to Forager.
Power behind this.
Our first job is to shoot a few pots away for Pete, get them fishing, and then...
Okay, we're going to go and have a go at some tuna. First time, 2025. Here we go. Pete's put me on the helm for a minute while he rigs the rods because he knows where it all is. This is quite nice. Honestly, this is quite a boat in comparison to Forager. What can I say? This is like a modern weapon.
But the butt's slightly different as well.
Okay, this is a different rod. It's a Pen Carnage, so we can't use our Baruda rods on Pete's boat because they're a bit short. So he's had to buy 2 Pen Carnages. Going to give them a go this year.
Very different not having my plotter.
I think I'm going to go out over here. Please bear with us with today's footage. Pretty much got a camera that I've got to hold all day. I did buy some mounts for Pete's boat, but they haven't arrived yet. So hopefully as the season progresses, the footage should get a bit better.
Take an opportunity to grab some bait quickly.
Got a big tracker bird on this one. Got some squid lures. We've gone for extra birds. And then we're going to have our stinger on this. And we've got our old favourites from last year here. Sort these out.
So much space on this boat. Pete's got a different tuna ramp than I had. Going to use the blue crash mat again and use it as a bit of a cushion on the ramp on this boat.
Oh, first sighting of tuna. We've got a lovely bust ahead of us here. We've also got a whale in the mix, which is blowing or spouting off, so I'm going to give that a bit of a burp. I'm going to come off the revs in a sec and we'll tow into this. So exciting. So I get some footage.
I doubt that the GoPros are good enough to pick up the whale spout, but it looks like a fin whale. It's a massive spout on it.
Where those dolphins are.
Yeah, I see the dolphins.
You get all sorts of different wildlife down here in Cornwall. Always nice to see. The bay is alive today. There's lots going on out here. That's really good news. I should imagine we'll run into some tuna. There's a bus sighted. I can see them. I can just about make it out in the footage. Little white patch on the top of the water there. Head straight over and get involved.
You're feeling it, Tom?
Oh, I love it, mate. It's like, it feels like we never stopped.
Just coming onto that bust and look at the frenzy. Look at it go. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, fish on. In the excitement there, the camera got stopped. We're actually into 2 fish now. We're up to 2 fish running at once.
Right, the drags there.
Let him run. Double hook up, eh, Pete?
Let's try.
Woo, there we go. Oh, they're quite good fish as well, I think.
I think they are.
Yeah, I'm going to come off the speed a little. I knew we hit that well. Mine's come towards us. There we go. I think mine's off, I think. No, it's not. It's not. Yeah, they did look quite good. Oh, coming towards me then.
Well, we're on autopilot.
Yeah, just tick ahead. Just gotta watch out for this yacht.
This is a new boat to both of us. Speed of tick over on this boat is very different to mine.
Oh, double hookup. We've got 2 fish running at the minute. This fish is still running. This is quite a good fish here for sure. What a start. Huh?
4 minutes past 9.
4 minutes past 9, lovely. Yo Pete, how are you feeling? First fish?
Good to be back, good to be back.
So landing this fish is going to be interesting. We've not done it before in this boat, and the parts didn't quite arrive in time for the ramp. I'm sure we can get it aboard, no problem. Okay, so the throttle, that was my bad maybe.
Yeah, that was my bad on the drag, mate.
And now we've lost the other one. Oh, disaster. It's okay, it's okay. We're good. We're learning the boat.
Okay.
Back to the drawing board.
We went from a double hookup to losing both fish. Yeah, right, let's go again. Second bust.
We've arrived to this bust a little bit late to the show. The fish seem to have gone deep. But we've still got a few fish about here.
I'd put a bit more in, mate. A bit more to port.
Wow, after that initial flurry of excitement, Pete's got his boat back, I'm crew.
Lovely bust in front, and we've got another one just over here to our starboard.
It's definitely travelling to the west, isn't it?
Hopefully we can get involved in this. Make up for our 2 lost fish.
Out on the water up ahead, looks like an absolute frenzy.
Got a bust just over there. And a bust just happening here. We're lining up on this one. Our gear's just there.
Nomad is so fast, we can just drop the hammer and get to these busts super quick.
Oh, that is lovely.
Game changer.
That is an actual circle. Yeah. Take your time, take your time.
Honestly, it's the first thing I noticed about this boat is the speed. I'm used to a boat that can do 5-7 knots tops. Start dropping the hammers on this and you're easily over 20 knots. Surprisingly, the spreader bars are handling us, pulling them along a fair whack.
I don't know how well you can see this, but that's an actual circle of tuna there.
Surely we're going to get another hook up here.
Our gear's just here. God, that is a frenzy. If you get one, just keep going for a second. Oh, there's fish right on it.
This is a bit of a new tactic, so the idea is that if we get one hit on a shoal of feeding tuna, if we just keep going, we might end up with a nice double hookup. Amazingly, there was nothing there on the initial run at them, but the fish have regrouped. Check this out.
Boiling.
I guess we're at that point where we're locked into our turn. We can't go too tight on our gear, but this is a good bust.
That's absolutely boiling.
We didn't see many busts like this last season.
Keep going, keep going.
So I was reading up about this tactic, and it's really nice to get to try it out. It worked on the first set of fish. Let's see if we can get it again.
We've got one running, we're going to try and hook up the other one. It's going to go right through it. That's going right through the middle. Wow. Right, I need to get involved. This one's still running. I want that other rod to go, really. Yeah, there you go. Yeah! Woohoo! Whoa. Okay. Double hook up, nice Pete, nice. Both still taking a bit of line at the minute. This one's coming in. Yeah, there we go, I found her again. Alright, easy, easy. What a bust. That's alright, just stay on the rods for a minute. Yes.
Hey, that was, oh, you left it back. Oh, man.
You off?
What about come up?
That's the fish on the port rod come off again. Okay, so we've lost 3 fish today.
Unless they're grabbing the wrong...
Ah, they wouldn't hold on that long, would they?
Don't know.
Put one down to me, changing the rev speed, and it basically popping the hook. One, Pete thinks he messed with the drag.
That was a lovely...
We don't know what happened with this one.
I think it's the best one we've seen, isn't it?
You put a mark on the plotter?
See what's going on. The autopilot was tuned into that wreck. I put it on it. It just
Oh, it's just off.
I was like, what's going on?
This fish is coming now. So Pete's fish has come off there. That's a shame, but to be honest, it's okay. We've still got one.
Yeah, losing 3 fish is a bit unusual based on last year's statistics. So we're going to have to work out what's going on here.
No, I definitely hit the right one because the inverted squid.
Yeah,
I've totally missed fishing for these fish. Absolutely love tuna fishing.
Do a little bit of filming, Pete.
Yeah. Right, mate.
Let's hope we land this one. Oh, not fish fit. It's good. Yes, mate. Lovely.
What do you think we were doing with Forager then when we were just going ahead on tick over speed, like?
Should do almost nothing though. If you really put it to tick. Maybe this. I think it's like 2 knots max, really.
We're doing 2.2, 2.3. The tail end of a bust in the background there.
We have a look at it and see, and then if it's a keeper, we keep it. But we decide if it's up the ramp or over the...
Yeah.
Yeah, so landing this fish, it'll be the first one on Nomad. Like I said, we don't have all the bits for the nice ramp, but we've improvised. We're going to use the crash mat. It's going to work well. These fish are super streamlined. Just got contingency plans kicking around in my head.
That's it.
So a bit more
Colour in the water.
What are you thinking then, Tom?
It's definitely a keeper. That's what I'm thinking. Right, mate. But let's have a look first, I guess. Here's this fish coming up. Yeah, that's a nice
Good
fish.
fish, mate. 70 kilos.
Bit smaller, 65.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's only a nipper.
I feel we need a bit more speed now after saying all that.
Go on then. Happy?
Trying to be super cautious on the revs here. I think that first fish, it jumped into sort of higher revs quicker than I thought it was going to. Just need a little bit more revs, like Pete says, to push that fish out of the back. Check out the grips. Pete bought a different brand of grips than mine. They are longer than the ones I've got, but they don't feel quite as robust.
Hold on.
I instantly feel like these are not as positive on the grip of the fish's mouth. Look at my hand, I'm using my knuckles to push the handle down and make sure that the grips don't pop open.
Wow, look at that for a tuna fish. First one of the season. Excellent, that's lovely. Well done, Pete.
Nice one, mate.
Huh?
When the whale blows.
Breach?
Spout, is it?
Yeah. Blow.
Right.
There she blows.
Still talking about that whale because it's kicking around the bay. But watch what happens when I manipulate the tail here. You can see that the blood flow increases. Honestly, bleeding these tuna is a messy process, but I think it's key to a really nice meat quality. Worth taking your time. I'm using the deck wash here to help me.
Go steady on that mat, Pete.
Pete's working right on the end of the ramp and I'm a bit concerned about it. I'm kind of keeping one eye on Pete. I must be a bit out of practice because I've slightly overpressurized the gut cavity and this happens.
Definitely needs some handrails inside, I think.
Oh, she's coughed up. There goes the stomach.
Well, at least we can see what it's been eating. Fish hasn't actually coughed up. What's happened is I'm using the deck wash to pressurize the heart cavity that the heart sits in. If I put a bit too much in, it can invert the stomach, and that's what's happened here. Honestly, blood starts to congeal quite quickly with these fish. That's why I just put an extra little, run the knife through it and see, make sure it's clear. Yes, I could just drag the fish behind the boat, but I feel like I've got more control over the bleeding process like this. Honestly, it takes a bit of time to bleed a fish well.
We're so lucky where we live. Have all this on our doorstep.
Aren't we just?
Whales and...
I'm not looking out for boats, by the way.
Hey?
I wasn't keeping an eye out for boats.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
We learnt last year that you've got to have one person as designated on basically control of the boat. They're the helm, if you like, while the other one's working on stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I got Icky. Give me this fish anyway.
Yeah, the red tongue looking thing, that's actually the inverted stomach.
Yes, mate.
Is this the big wire?
That's the big one,
A
yeah.
little wire, I think.
Need a longer one, really.
We haven't got the foam wedges that we had on my boat, so I'm going to improvise. Need to stop the fish moving around, really. But to be fair, this ICCAT is super stable platform, so not quite as important.
Alright. Today we will smell of tuna.
Did you see the refusal of the wire to go in? That basically means the hollow spike is not quite in the right place yet. Eight months since I last did this. I'm a little bit out of practice. Yeah, I finally get it, but I had to use a slightly different entry angle. Maybe I mangled the entrance to the spinal column with the brain spike. That happens.
So I'm just processing this fish here. Oh, we've got a whole bust going on right here. This could be another hookup. We've got the 2 rods going at the back. Got Pete on the helm. How's it going, Pete? And I'm processing this fish. What a lovely fish this is. It's the first one aboard Nomad FH40. Really, really nice to see. Great fish. Just thought I'd show you this. This is a tuna fish's heart. So if you look closely, it looks just like a giant conch. It's a giant nose. Yeah, that's why I hit it with a knife, but yeah, it's like a giant nose.
Chris Gill, if you're watching this, I'll never forget that first day out fishing with you. You knows it. Yeah, temperature control, you know if you've watched my other videos, I keep banging on about it. We've got to try and get this fish down to 0 degrees as quickly as possible with ice inside it. Good cooling of the fish is part of the icky jimmy process. It's really important to keep the quality of the fish high. Making a slush ice now, and we'll get a measurement.
Apparently if we measure the girth of it as well, it will really help in sizing it.
The widest part of the fish then, isn't it? Like,
Yep, this is another new thing that I learned from last year. Philippe, thanks very much for putting me onto this.
So, first fish, let's see. Undersized, Pete. It's undersized. 159 centimeters.
about there, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
What's that?
So 1 meter and 6 centimeters.
So what does that tell us? Well, according to my new table from Philippe, thanks mate, this should be around about a 61 kilo fish. According to our old chart from last year, it would be a 70 kilo fish. Let's weigh it at the end and see.
Try this new method. Good little tape for this. Right.
Yeah, look at the smoke. It's definitely got lift on because it's so grippy, this deck, isn't it? Better with the rubber.
Yeah. I like the rubber because you can just work. Stomach contents of this fish. We've got a lot of small white fish here, like this. A few slightly bigger ones. Sand eel. Yeah. Looks like it's definitely on the feed. Like these are very fresh. That's one fish on board. This year is quite good. Pete's on sails this year. How's it going?
I don't like it.
Well, found the fish again. They're dead ahead. This boat's incredible. We can just do sort of 10 knots straight to a bust, slow down and do the trolling speed. Whereas Forager, much as I love her, she it's a different kettle of fish catching tuna on Forager. Also, I could get used to this window. It's lovely. Oh, fresh air. What doesn't change is you're still chasing busts. So we've got one ahead. I'm going to head over there and hopefully we can get in amongst it. I know, I'm coming in a bit hot, but...
Downside to a boat that can pull off fast speeds is that you tend to use it. So yeah, it's very hard not to use the speed.
That's a lovely bust.
High speeds mean big fuel burn.
-5 knots feels so slow.
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh.
Sorry, how's it going? Another one off there.
Oh yeah.
Just starting.
Look, it's another circle. We got it going again.
Yes, man.
Let's hope for a double hookup again. You're trying to get your sandwich in, bro.
I'm starving.
Oh yes. So good.
Oh my god.
How have we not hooked up? Okay, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
You're doing it wrong.
He gave up filming too soon.
Fish on. I'll get working. Oh, no, I won't. That's damn solid. Yes. You might get a hit anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the take on film, but we're into the fish.
Oh man, that's solid.
I was worried about pulling a hook, guys.
Yeah. Ah, look at the bust out the back. Wow.
Van de voren, gaan hem eens aan. Woo! A bit weed on this one.
Maybe that's why it didn't go.
I was saying it was 58, and I.
No, you called that like 70 something when you called it.
Oh yeah, alright, okay. We can call it a second round. Second round of bet.
What, once you've seen it? Once it's on deck? Like? No, I said 65, you said 75.
Here we go, press the button, drop a gear, and we get our top shot back.
What do you reckon then, Tom?
Number 2, bigger than the first one. There's tuna everywhere, it's amazing. We've got whales out here. We think it's quite a big spout on the whale, isn't it? Are you thinking minke or fin? Huh?
I think it's too big to be a fin. A minke, sorry. So yeah, they were thinking fin. Definitely way bigger than the boat.
It's just giving me some headlocks, but it hasn't had a second run, so maybe it's not that. There's some whoppers in that bust on the edge of it, I think.
Notice the blue crash mat from Forager. We've just wedged it into the ramp on Pete's boat. One of the sections is flapping down and bouncing off the water. This is working quite well for getting the tuna on.
Oh, what's it doing? Head shakes like mad. Goes completely slack and then not.
Getting close to the end of this fight, and this fish is starting to display some tactics.
Can't be that far off. You'll see it soon.
It's also very much a different ball game, having the outboard engines off the back.
A little bit of speed isn't too bad, is it, at this stage?
Put it on a bit more if you want, mate.
Maybe, just a tiny bit. I'll play the drag if need be, but...
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a balance with the speed. New boat and all, we're learning.
Backing off. They're not that big, see? There's a keeper, but... Hold it there. These jaws. No, just...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this set of grippers, to be honest.
1, 2. Woohoo! Tuna number 2. Hello, welcome aboard. Those pink lures are still going, eh? No, you got to bleed it first. No, because you need the heart and everything to be working to get that blood out. The blood's more important. imagine.
Yeah, it'd be lovely if we both got a tuna license in 2026. It definitely feels a bit unfair when you have spent out on all the gear and time and you don't get a license the following year. But I feel lucky that I'm working on Pete's boat, so that's all right.
Fish number 2.
Beauty.
Stoked. Lovely
Slightly
fish.
smaller, isn't it? Slightly smaller, I reckon.
Yeah, it's a nice fish though. It's almost the same size, I'd say. Pete's just processing that fish now. He's bleeding it and doing the icky jimmy. I've just fishing again, but I've just spotted something floating in the water, so I'm going to do a bit of a flyby. It's very close. Let's go and see what that is. It could just be a giant tree stump, but it looks pretty big. Yeah, tree, I think. Hello. Big log. Big log.
On the hunt again. Found some more feeding tuna. Let's go, fish number 3.
All right, fairly close, mate.
Ready, steady, and
Yahoo! Fish on! Yeah. Be nice to get a big one to see how we handle it.
I've got a bully blocker on board as well.
Ah, nice.
So we could try something on.
We'll figure it out.
Watch that.
Might just stick it in the bag for a minute.
Yeah, just stick it in the bag.
are we being too efficient? Have we caught another fish before we finish processing this one? It's okay, I'm going to put it in the ice bag with the other fish, get the temperature down, keep it cool. Once we know where we are with this fish, we can gut it properly. It's worth noting that this fish has been completely bled. That's something that has to happen quickly.
How did you get on with that first one? All right.
Yeah, I was out of practice, but all right. What were we saying, Pete?
Have a small one, I think.
Hard to say, isn't it?
Big run, but I don't know, unless he's swimming towards me, alright? It feels like he is.
It's absolutely kicking off in the back down there. If we can land this will be fish number 3, so that'll be us for the day. But yeah, what a start.
One of the challenges of filming at sea is the cameras. You can see here that the camera's in speed mode. You can see what's happening, just I can't slow it down. It's bad footage, but you don't really get a second chance in fishing to get that second shot. So it is what it is.
Mangled that, pulling the squid. What a fish. Look at the colours on it. It's amazing. Incredible fish. See where the line brushed against it, but that's where we bled it. Stunning. That was taken on the black lure. I was going to show you the lure, but it's inverted itself. I'll deal with that in a minute. Lovely fish. We caught that before we'd even finished dealing with that one. Right, down the centre. You on?
Yeah.
195. 195. Is that from the top nose, yeah? It's top nose, yeah.
Take 2. We're both a bit rusty, to be honest, but fork length of a tuna fish is definitely from the top nose down the lateral line to the little notch in the tail, the centre of that notch in the tail.
Yeah, 192.5. So you've got a girth of 1 metre 25 centimetres.
We've got a fish with a fork length of 192.5 centimetres a girth of 125 centimeters, and that should bring this fish in at 103 kilograms. That should be the live weight.
Okay, so this is fish number 2. 60,
yeah. 600.
it's like a little V in the tail, that's what I normally measure them to.
So that little bit there, yeah.
1.60 m, we do a girth. 1 meter girth. Yeah.
So this fish should come in at about a 55 kilo fish.
3 fish aboard. Oh, I love it. So it's about 2 o'clock. That's an absolute cracking start to the season. Nice one for Nomad and Pete.
Check out the speed of this boat. We're just boosting home. Perfect. No more cruising back at 5 or 6 knots like I do on Forager. Just means you got more range, really. We could go further afield for the day. In the Helford, and Pete's landing setup is a bit different to mine from last year, and it made filming the weigh-in a bit difficult, but I can give you the weights. The first fish weighed in at 54 kilograms, so that would have been a live weight of around 62 kilograms.
Fish number 2.
Music.
The second fish weighed in at 54.5 kilograms, so that was about 63 kilograms. And the third fish was a 92.5 kilograms, so that would have been around about 107.3 kilograms live weight. The take home from this is that by measuring the fork length and the girth, it's a much more accurate representation of the weight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and more videos soon. Cheers!